Okay, so Sasaeng Storytime, for whatever reason, because it just popped up in my head. Okay, so one time Icon was coming to the US. They was coming to California, and everybody that was planning to go see them was in this group chat. Lots of people from the US, lots of people from other countries that was planning to fly out and go to see them at that one event. So everybody's in the group chat, everybody's talking, and then this one girl one day, she says, oh, I'm so sad I can't see Icon. And then everybody was like, oh, why not? And then she was like, I don't know, my parents, they just won't let me. And then everybody's like, well, why won't they let you? And she was like, I don't know. She's like, I have the money, like I could pay myself, I could do this, I could do that, but they won't let me. And everybody was like, that's so sad. But like, we was trying to come up with this way for her to go see them. I was like, oh, why don't you say you're going to a friend's house and you just sneak out. And then she was like, oh no, I can't do that, I can't lie to them. So everybody tried, but she kept saying, no, I can't do that. And then there's only so much we could do. So but she kept bringing it up, like she'd be like, oh, I wish I could see Icon. And then we would be back to like trying to come up with like a possibility, and like just talk to your parents, or maybe you should just sneak out. And she would be like, oh well, I can't see them, I guess I won't be able to see them then. And then she was like, but it's okay because I've seen them before. And then everybody was like, oh, so you went to a concert before? And then she was like, no, I seen them in Hawaii. Or I think it was, yeah, she said she seen them in Hawaii. And then everyone was like, I don't remember them having an event in Hawaii. Like, what was going on in Hawaii? And then she was like, nothing. Like, I flew from my state, and because I knew that they were having a vacation, so I flew from my state and I went to see them. And then everybody was like, oh, okay, so like you seen them at the airport? And then she was like, yeah, I seen them at the airport, but like I seen them on the beach as well. And then everyone was like, oh, so like you ran into them at the beach by like accident? And she was like, no, I knew that they were there and I wanted to see them. And then she was like, yeah. And then everybody was silent because that's weird. And then she was like, yeah, she kept talking. She was like, yeah, I waved hi to them. And then everyone was like, from a distance, right? And then she was like, yeah, and I tried to get closer, but I couldn't. And then everybody was just like dead silent, because that's so weird. Like, it's one thing to they have a concert and you go out, you fly out, and you at the same time, and you see them at the airport, but like that they're going on vacation, and then you just go to the airport and be following them around. That's crazy. So then everyone was silent, but she kept talking. She was like, yeah. And so when they left, I went and got my parents, and we booked the same flight as them back to Korea, because mind you, her parents brought her out to Hawaii. And then she said she booked the same flight or whatever. So yeah, her parents flew with her on the same plane to Korea. And then when she got to Korea, she said she was on the same flight or whatever, and she said she stayed in Korea. She seen them at the airport or whatever. And then she was like, yeah. And then she's like, they had she's like, one time they had a concert in Japan, and I heard about it, and I booked the same flight to Japan with them. And it's like, now I know why your parents said no, because you've been you've been forcing them to take you all around the world to see them, and they're not feeding into your delusions anymore. So yeah, and they did kick her off the group chat, but then they was like, this girl's weird. But they felt bad and they added her back. But then I guess she got the hint or whatever, so she kicked herself out. Well, she left, so yeah.
You're exciting boy, come find me.